Hey, sorry for interrupting. This is Perry Kurtz, and I just want to tell you I've got a new podcast. I know you're saying, oh, great, another one. Well, this one's different. It's called Happy News with Perry Kurtz. Happy news, good stuff, things to make you feel good about life. We're going to be talking to famous and infamous people that are friends of mine and discussing the happy news. You can listen to us on iTunes, Stitcher, Castbox, and wherever you listen to your podcasts, as well as watching us on Binge on This on YouTube.
What it doing, what it does, it is your boy Farouk out on, and you're tuned into What's Up with me, your boy FC, aka Forever Cowdom. And like I was saying, before we turned it on, I really got to come up with a new way to come into the show. But you tuned into What's Up, it's episode 38. Lie, it's episode 39. Life thought it had me, fool. And we tuned in today with the great and amazing Liliana. How you been, homie?
Waiting to record.
Right. Well, let's focus. How you been doing? How you been living? How you been thriving in this quarantine time and pandemic? Because that is usually on the mind right now. You feel me?
Yeah, doing good, doing fun, just out here trying to represent the 818 San Fernando Valley.
That's what's up, dog. Location on deck. What's hood?
Yep.
We live and in the cut, homies. We live and in the cut. That's what's up, though. How have you been doing in this pandemic? Luckily you're still working, I believe.
Yep, still working.
Being essential. Dog, it's fucking wild out here.
How's it going for you? Wild?
Yeah, I'm not gonna front. Last episode, episode 38.
Yeah.
This is 39. We dubbed it Casi Muero because, homie been in tune with death for a little bit for 30 seconds. You feel me? I feel like I've been talking to a couple of ancestors, if you would, or they've been talking to me.
That's cool. How do you know when you're talking to them?
It's, how do I put it? It speaks to me on a metaphysical level, which is what people would call the spirit. You feel me?
Yeah.
It speaks to me in my conscience. It pulls me back aside, and it's like an out-of-body experience, Cassie.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever had those moments where, where you're given this wisdom that feels so nourishing and refreshing, and just, it's like water.
Okay.
Like you can be alone.
You feel like you're absorbing something as if it were water.
Exactly. You feel me? Like you ever been hiking and you just automatically, like, I don't know, where you pause and you look around you and you're smelling your environment for the first time, away from the city, away from the pollution, away from the noise. And all you hear is just like those moments, you feel me?
Yeah.
And something within you is satisfied.
Okay.
You feel me?
No, yeah, I feel that.
So I personally feel, and this is again, my interpretation of what I've learned of our culture.
Yeah.
I personally feel that it's my way of connecting to that which has been here. And once again, What's Hood, a Mesoamerican podcast. By the way, before we continue, it's a Goodnight Foods production right here on the Binge on This channel.
Before we go any further.
No, I mean the plugs of the tags, you feel me? But like I said, I've been feeling and dealing a lot with death, and having you back on here and it being almost 9 months after the fact, it's kind of amazing to me the way things work out in life, you feel me?
Oh, okay.
Because in a manner of speaking, I believe a year ago was when me and Bryan first sat down and had that conversation that we recorded, where I was drunk as fuck.
Oh, the very first one.
Yes.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, no, we out here. We were live.
That was fun.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for being there. You feel me?
Yeah.
But it's just fascinating to me the way life works, like I was telling the listeners a few episodes ago to me, like I want to bring in a feminine voice. I want to bring in a different perspective. Every now and then there's going to be another fool coming in through too. You feel me? but
Right.
I want to reach my ideology or my interpretation of Ometeot, you
Yeah.
know. And like I know you and I have had this conversation, but how would you describe Ometeot to the audience from your perspective with your knowledge that you have on all the vast things you've researched that has to do with the spiritual and metaphysical, which is astrology, the number destiny, you feel me? Like, how would you
Yeah.
decipher Ometeo through your eyes or your mind?
Right. As a balance within everything that is life, first and foremost. Um, and then two of the major energies that are obviously a male, a masculine energy,
Hmm.
and then a female energy.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, like a balance between these energies, and then overall, like in the world, in your life, in your person,
Yeah.
meditating and shit like that. That's
Yeah.
why it's a thing and shit.
That's what's
But yeah.
up. And to me, I'm trying to attain that for not only myself, but for the audience as well too. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, being Woods Hood. I probably should have named it something else, but at the end of the day, I gotta represent where I'm from, and people gotta know Woods Hood. You feel me? But being that we
Yeah.
out here in the Western Coast, on the Western Hemisphere, you feel me, on the Western side of the world, like, dog, how can I not represent the ideologies of that which came before us? You feel me?
Yeah.
So thank you for coming through and being live in the cut. I'm excited for your perspective. I'm excited for your journey. Tell the audience what they can expect from your voice coming or moving forward with Woods Hood. You feel me?
Um, well, I am on an ongoing self-love journey. So everywhere I go, I'm pretty much just spreading a little bit of that knowledge, I guess, if you could say. So a lot of my perspectives are come from things that I would say that are like related to like love at the end of the day, primarily. So a lot of intuition, a lot of moral checks, just
Hey,
vibes.
they are needed though.
Yeah, yeah, some down to earth, real shit.
No, for sure,
I try not
110%.
to be dramatic, but whenever there is something that's just really stupid, like sometimes I can't help to rant about it for the
Doug,
most part.
and I want you to use this as that platform, if you because, like I said, your voice is important. Your perspective, your dialogue, the way you critique things and digest things is crucial. You know, I feel like a lot of people forget, but right now, well, not right now. If you have ever paid attention to the Chicano movement, it's always been some strong, badass females in the forefront. You feel me?
Hmm.
If you pay attention right now to el movimiento de la causa within our culture, you see a lot of Latina voices, and I wanted to ask you, how does that make you feel?
That makes me feel awesome. That makes me feel like I need to go be out there and be just as awesome because I'm also a woman. Like they're setting the bar for me.
Yeah. But then again, you hear on what Hood is also setting the bar for them, for that other individual that's figuring out if they want a platform or not. You feel me? If they want to figure out if
Okay.
they want to create a part of it too, you know what I'm saying? It may
Mm-hmm.
not be much, but right now, dog, like, as time goes on, as time progresses, the conversation get better and bigger and more influential. And, we experience life more. The conversations get deeper. The
Yeah.
water runs deeper. You know what I'm saying? So to me, like I told you once and I'll tell you again, like this is an artistic route, artistic endeavor. There is an art in conversation, and I might not be the best at it.
Yeah.
But we out here trying to spread some water and self-love, which is crucial.
Yeah.
You feel me? But that's what's up though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure it out, like there's a lot on the table, you know what I'm saying, in regards to everything.
Like for this episode's
Oh
podcast?
yeah,
Or?
for this episode, because right now we touch on so many topics and so many areas, just getting, in the pre-recording, you feel me? So to me, it's
Yeah.
like, we have a, a buffet of topics we can tackle, you feel me? From,
Mm-hmm.
me experiencing death the way I have to how that speaks to, oh, for example, by the way, real quick, back to that conversation I was talking about 9 months. So real quick retread. It's been 9 months since, Liliana La Extraña has been on, you feel me? And, in 9 months, a child is born. Ha! Life. Here we are, a new recreation of Woodshood, an expanding of the conversation, a place in which we can share thoughts and ideas and ideologies, you feel me? A birth of something new and a new conversation, a formation of my idea of Ometeot, right?
Right.
But then again, also on the other side of that coin, there is Mictlan and the 4
Okay.
years you have to travel 9 levels to polish yourself.
Interesting.
So I
That's a bunch
wonder.
of symbolism.
Oh hell yeah, dog! And if I was born at a different time, I'd be a different kind of priest or a shaman or whatever the fuck you want to call me.
Mm-hmm.
I call myself a wise man, but I'm not really that wise. But it's one of those things in which, if you look at life, it'll, by design, it'll give you what you're looking for, in a manner of speaking. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So throughout all of this, it's just fascinating to me, how far we've come as a team. But anyways, I'm talking way too much. Let me get into some shit with you real quick.
Topics.
Yeah, topics real quick. And one of the things that as we were relating to culture and cussing todo eso, ¿verdad? I've come across a post, dog, that makes me feel like I'm living in the Twilight Zone. You know what the Twilight Zone is, right?
Half day, half night.
No, Twilight Zone was a TV show from the 60s that told you alternate storylines from alternate realities. And it always started off as, behind this door, there exists a world that is very ordinary, like your own, and shit like that. You feel me? I gotta
How
show it to you
fucking
sometime.
boring.
Huh?
Okay. I said how fucking boring.
No, the setups were like sci-fi shit. You feel me? But hey, you kept it $1. I did not make it sound interesting at all.
I'm like, you sat down and listened to that man say that in that voice.
Kinda. I watch Futurama, so that's where I heard it. I've never actually sat there and watched an episode of The Twilight Zone. I just know it exists.
Oh, okay.
I've been watching Community, but not The Twilight Zone. But anyways, dog, I came across this post regarding, family units and whatever, and the gist of the the catchphrase of this movement is "End chancla culture."
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You shared something about that, I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get into deep with it. I just kind of like glanced through a couple of their posts.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, like I get the abuse.
Yeah.
But the whole chancla, I feel like the chancla doesn't represent the abuse that they're trying to talk about. Like I feel like there's, I know that there's abuse within the culture.
Yeah, of course.
But I feel like the chancla dates back. I feel like it's like a stamp.
Yeah.
In our history books. But I don't know.
Okay, I see it. So, in regards to the abuse, how do you think you would go about it to bring awareness to your community?
In my community, like right here in the valley,
Well,
or
no,
in my culture.
in culture. Okay, you're gonna make me better at that. Let me mend that. How do you feel about it in your culture?
I feel like the communication wise.
Mm-hmm. Like how would you replace La Chancla? What would you replace it with?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like the chancla, the huarache,
By the way,
la mano,
power to the huarache before that chancla. That's a
you
whole other
know.
conversation. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm understanding the question.
So my question is, seeing that La Chancla has this cultural significance, and you're talking about ending it, what would you replace La Chancla with? La La escoba, the fucking wooden spoon. You feel me? Like,
I mean, I think that they don't want to have the chancla. I don't
yeah.
think. I think that the culture is trying to be better. Like whoever started this movement it wants to better the culture by not having a abuse icon.
Mm.
That's why they're
Mm.
trying to end the culture of the chancla.
But see, to me, it's one of those things
So,
where like they claim to try to decolonize. Okay, so I'm gonna break it to you down from the way I look at it, right?
no, yeah,
So
go for it.
so to me, I looked a little bit deeper into it because I don't like to half-ass looked into it, but I didn't fully like. I wanted to get
You
a
did
better
some.
idea before I was gonna shit talk it.
Okay.
Because I'm against it. Like, dog, shut the fuck up, sit the fuck down,
Okay.
and thank you, Chaclazo.
Thank you,
Someone
chanclazo.
didn't get hit enough times. Like, you gonna respect this bitch.
Come get your son. Come get your kid.
Yeah, dog, that part. Like, no manches. So, from my understanding of it, it's their way to try to indigenize and decolonize their minds from child abuse, thinking that it stems from the colonizers, thinking that child punishment came from across a boat, that indigenous people didn't punish. Like, dog, you can't. Like, nah, humans are shit. I love my culture. I love my community. I love my roots. I love everything that makes me a Mexican, a Mesoamerican. Me, like, you feel me? But like, they were shitty back then too.
Yeah, I mean, we hear it in family or even gatherings. Like, oh, my mom hit me. Oh yeah, well, my mom hit me worse. And it's like, no, well, her mom or my grandma hit her worse. No, my grandma's grandma. And it's like, okay,
Trauma bonding is boring.
yeah, but it's like we've all had this experience. It's like
So can
if
you
you can
really
date
end
it
it?
back to the last person's mama's mama,
Mm-hmm.
then this has been going on for a long time. Like,
Yeah. And the thing about all of this is the fact that I feel that we as a culture, and this is as Mesoamericans, as half indigenous and, half whatever came across a boat, like some of the things that we have in our culture is because of us.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And like
yeah,
back then, they used to, la planta del maguey tiene una espina. A
yeah.
maguey, a maguey branch has a thorn. So back then, when you misbehave, putazo, you're gonna bleed right now, son. For stealing, for not like grabbing whatever XYZ, like that's what the punishment would be. Say if you lied or you were deceitful with your mouth, your mom, when she was, because you eat chile every day at your house, back then we didn't have a stove or whatever, so we'd fry roast them, and we'd have the kid hang over the smoke of the chiles.
Mm.
And inhale, like, I don't know if you ever smelled burnt chile, but that shit out of it.
That shit makes you cough.
That shit burns your entire face. It becomes puffy too after a while. Oh shit, it look like a while.
Yeah, no.
So their ideology of quote unquote decolonizing La Chancla culture, to me, it's a fucking joke. Like,
It's just like, really, like, why are you gonna call it a chancla movement? Like, I can't even take it seriously. Like, I understand abuse.
yeah, and I think,
Disease.
and this is where I'm putting my own, justifications behind the matter. I think it's a way for her to tell her mom, "Look, mom, I'm doing something with my life."
Oh, because she can date it back to her chancla days.
Yeah. I'm over here shitting on the homegirl. I mean, props to her for trying to end child abuse. Like, if you keep it a stack, that's really what she's doing.
No, yeah, like, and I get it. It's adorable. It's great, but it's like
It's a
I'm not
great
sure.
movement, but dog, leave your chocolate out of it.
Yeah, like leave the chancla out of it. Like, because abuse is so much more than a fucking chancla. You know,
Yeah,
like
exactly
there's a
that.
lot of it's emotional abuse. I feel like
It's
that was my biggest abuse, even though I got my ass handed to. You know, like
well, I mean, I think that's for a lot of people if you sit down and talk about it.
that's what I'm saying. Like, there's bigger abuse out there than a fucking chancla that you might have missed. You know,
Hey, dog, if you were Spider-Man, Kylie away. I ain't afraid of you. Got that mom with the baseball pitcher's aim, dog. But man, that's like those are really my only thoughts on that matter. Honestly, I have no real opinion to go further with that. I wish them the best of luck with their child abuse, mission. That's very important. That I'm not gonna lie, that's a business. You feel me? Like, shout out to them. However far you get, just know that you're stupid for saying chancla.
It's just
And you know what? We're going to call you bitches Hispanics because that's a very white thing for you guys to do.
Oh my God. You would.
Yeah, I mean.
No, I mean, it's funny.
It's a reality.
Saying you're wrong.
I'm looking for la mentira. Where you at? Switching high, switching low. Wherever did you go?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, but aside from that, let's jump into some bullshit. Tekashi 6ix9ine came back to the city. Did you catch any of his live?
In the last video he made?
Well, yesterday, yeah. That is yesterday.
I saw it, but I can't remember a line.
No, it's a very unfinished song.
Oh, okay.
It's a very trash song. It's about 1:40.
What was it about?
Nothing.
Really? No, I'm sure he was talking about something. I just forgot what it was. There was like a theme to the song.
Oh, well, one of the biggest catchphrases is like, you act dumb, I act dumber. You know, you're the one that over here, I'm fucking wild over here. I'm in the city over here. But no, that's like, I didn't really want to talk about his music.
What do you want to talk about?
About the posse behind him.
The posse, like
you saw
the
people
video, around
right?
him?
You saw the video, right? Like, it's just him in the front of a car, him spinning around, I'm talking about the fools around him in that home video.
Yeah.
They were so bland they didn't even catch your eyes.
No. Like, I wish there was a way that I could be watching the video right now.
Give me 30 seconds. We're gonna screen share this real quick. I'm gonna share my screen. Share. Can you see my screen?
Yeah. Oh wow, how
all
cool.
Right, for sure. So let's do this like this, guys. All right, for the audience listeners over there, we're looking up 6ix9ine's recent music video. I don't know if we're gonna play any clip of it. Again, I'm saying this for the audience listener because if we don't vocalize what we're doing, they don't know what we're doing. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm just giving her a brief look at the Tekashi 6ix9ine video. Like I said, I'm just doing this for copyright purposes. For the dead audio that you guys just heard right now, I apologize. All right, so that's the video.
No.
Right?
Okay, so cars.
So there's nothing but cars, nothing but him flashing money. You see him right there just walking in the city. And do you see that? The posse?
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm getting at, like the people in the background.
Yeah.
Let's see where I can find the picture. Right now we're looking through the 6ix9ine video, looking for better cuts on this thing. Right here. Tell me how awkward this looks. To me personally, like, see? it doesn't like it doesn't click, it doesn't match. There's something wrong with the picture, you know?
Yeah.
Like right over, let me see where we can find one. There was one where like he's walking through the crowd
Yeah.
and it is just ridiculous. Right here, look, he's talking about his shooters, right? Boom, boom, boom. And then right there. Like I can't with these lanes. You see that?
Yeah.
Hold on. Talking about these
Like
fools in the back.
little,
Huh?
like little mini him.
No, just like the way they're posturing.
Like they were just told to stand there.
Yeah, like try to look hard, try to look tough. Like if you saw
Okay.
this kid rapping around with these fools, would you think they're hardcore gangsters?
No.
Like, do you get what I'm
I'm,
saying? Like they look like
yeah.
clowns.
Yeah,
Like,
they look lost.
so
Like
check
they
that out.
never done this
Yeah, exactly.
before.
Look at that. Look at that. See, they're all posted in the back right there. These fools just trying to act
Yeah.
all types of tough. Like, what are you? What the fuck is this
Just
fool doing?
standing there. Can you actually push play so I can see them move their hands? Because I literally just see them like posing. So I'm like, oh, they just got told to stand
Hold
there.
on, just watch. Let me see at my best ability right now. Dancing on cars, just posturing in the back.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying though?
Uh-huh.
So that was a 6ix9ine video. My conversation is those fools in the
Gotcha.
back do not like. Oh man. And I believe they're all Puerto Rican.
Okay, that explains the hair.
Yeah, no, a lot of it does. You feel me? But before we move on from this topic, what are your thoughts on 6ix9ine as a artist individually, specifically as a Mexican American artist from New York? Do you have any thoughts and opinions on that?
Um, I recently started noticing that state personalities are a thing.
Yeah, oh yeah, big
So
time.
yeah, so he's very New Yorkish
Hmm.
and LA. So it's
Well,
kind of crazy to see that I'm just like, okay, like he has this energy, obviously from another place.
another state.
And then I don't know. I feel also that he has a lot of power trips.
Yeah.
I think he needs to relax. Like a music is one thing, and then like a therapy session is another. I feel like
Yeah.
he's letting out a lot of frustration, and it's like I get it, but he's just addressing a lot of hate within himself. I feel so it's like a little problematic at the end of the day, you know.
Mhm. I feel like with that fool, it's a lack of guidance. A lot of people out on the West Coast look at him and what they forget about that fool is this: he is from New York. He doesn't know LA. He's not from the
Mm-hmm.
West Coast. Like he's not from what they would consider the West Coast. You feel me? He's from the western side of the world, which is that what you just said, LA feel to him. You feel me? That LA feel and that LA swagger is because a lot of fools in LA sometimes try to emulate New York without intending to. You feel
Yeah,
me? But he's an authentic kid from New York, for a better lack of word. It's where he grew up, it's what he knows. It's the only life he knows. You feel
yeah.
me? You
No,
take
yeah, yeah, cool.
you bring that food to the fucking hood, dog, out here in the West Coast, dog. Se va a perder el way. But then again, you bring anyone from those kind of environments out here to the West Coast, and everything's more laid out, more laid back in the cut. You feel me? On
Yeah,
some personal G shit, dog. I feel like that fool needs to better his Spanish. He should really focus on the music. But at the end of the day, if we keep it a stack, that was never really his career. He's an
yeah.
entertainer. He's not a rapper. He's not a singer. He's here to entertain you. Whatever that
Okay.
means to you, it only means one thing to the internet. Look how stupid I can be. So go ahead and act dumber, fool. You feel me? Like you right.
Mm.
None of these internet haters are really ever gonna touch you. That's great. You feel me? There's a fool out here in Arizona that I follow. He he would never admit to it, but that was a fan.
I think a lot of people are his fans, but don't admit it.
Yeah, and it's all like I personally can't relate. You feel me? Like all my heroes are dead. Rest in power to the
Yeah.
compas, dog. But I see you, flaws and all. You know. So when it comes to that, I just personally feel that he's one of those individuals that at the end of the day, he's an entertainer.
There.
You know,
Yeah.
all he's there to do is entertain you in the antics he does. You feel me? If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, it's not. You know? But
Yeah.
anyways, those are my thoughts on Takashi. Shouts out to that fool. You know, hope he continues to make his bread and finds a career being a clown, dog. Because all makeup, even with the rainbow hair. But
All the
aside from
wigs.
right, but aside of that, what have you been looking for in music to come out, or what artists have you been waiting to hear from in these times?
Well, lately I've been wondering where Rihanna's been in the music industry. I mean, I know she's everywhere with fashion and makeup and all that stuff, and that's great and all.
Mm-hmm.
But I just wonder, like, if she's okay. Like, did she hurt herself, or did she just feel like, oh, I can't get any better than this in that field, or I don't know. I just want to know. She a Pisces. She can be a little gloomy, a little daydreamer. She can go
Yeah,
in too far, too deep. So I'm just
yeah.
wondering because I know a lot of Pisces artists that have just literally died, or like
Okay.
killed themselves because of their artistic limits, I think. So I just wonder if she's okay. I just, think too much sometimes for no reason.
No, that's what's up though. It's appreciative to find someone who appreciates someone art and actually wonders about the mental state. You feel me? A lot of
Yeah.
people call themselves quote unquote fans, but that part of the conversation is often overlooked and underspoken. You feel me?
Hmm.
So I mean that's what's up. Can I ask you? What do you think made you feel such a connection to her as a person? If that makes sense.
I like her. I'm a fan of Rihanna, I like her music. I like her style. I think she's gorgeous.
Yeah,
I think
she is
she's
amazing.
smart. She's creative. Um, and then just knowing about the signs,
Okay, drop some knowledge on the
I
homie.
feel
What's
like
up?
just to say that a lot of my favorite artists happen to be Pisces.
Yeah.
Um, and both of my uh favorite Pisces artists committed suicide. So it's
Rest in
crazy,
power to the
you
homies.
know. Oh yeah, Kurt Cobain and Chester Bennington.
Hey, dog,
One of
great
my number
music.
one fans. One of my number one artists.
Yeah, no, you good, you good.
So yeah, so like I said, I like her and I see her like on the internet and Instagram and shit like that. But then the day I'm still wondering, like, oh, where is she at in the music world, and is she okay? Because
Makes
she's a
sense.
Pisces,
So let me ask you
Um,
this: have you heard all her albums?
no,
Really?
really,
So you only like what you've heard and what you've
yeah,
seen.
and
That
what
is
I've seen.
fascinating.
Why?
Well, because I'm curious on what your take on her composing albums would be. Because when it comes to stuff like that, to me personally, like the artistic mind is the artistic endeavor. You feel me? Like the way you
Okay.
compose an album, the way you play certain tracks in certain places, like it's crucial. One of my
Hmm.
favorite things about Nirvana was the fact on how Kurt Cobain on his first album, he focused a lot on high school love.
Hmm.
Like, they say write what you know, and it's interesting that, his first album, all he knew was fucking the angst of high school.
love that. I think I felt that.
A lot of people in the 90s did, which is why he became like Nirvana became a thing.
Wow. That's fucking dope.
It is. It's beautiful. You feel me? That's why they called him a voice of generation. And Linkin Park kind of was able to explore his emotional side on a whole artistic vocal range. You feel me? So again, the way artists compose albums, the way certain songs are lined up, stacked together, you feel me? Something like Nirvana, it's easy to see Kurt Cobain having more control over it, more than Chester having in Linkin Park, you feel me? I feel like I listened to Linkin Park when they first came out. I followed them all the way through until they did that, Jay-Z hybrid thing or whatever. and to me, like, the thing about their sound, it was just very... Like, I found it curious. If you start with Paper Cut, and then I forget the last song you ended with, but it was a banger though. But that's why I find it so curious, because as someone who consumes art, I go deep. You feel me? I travel off the ledge. I said I'm not a fan of Drake, and to prove it to myself, I listened to all of his albums, and I got a handful of tracks that I'll take. But the majority of them I just leave. But I can see why people would draw to Drake.
I think it's his style, because that's honestly what I like. Like, I don't really like favorite songs about him, but I have a lot of favorite verses.
Yeah.
Because he just says he's just a clown, Like,
yeah, no,
just
full makeup.
creative in that way.
Yeah. So my question to you is, how would you view Rihanna? Because to me personally, I just see a lot. Like, I feel at this point in her career, music is now officially art for her.
Oh, okay.
Like, now when she releases an album, I'm curious to hear what the art's gonna be.
Yeah.
You've gone through this public relationship with this individual that was mad fucking rich and showed you the fucking road. You feel me? Like, in a manner of speaking, you dated Prince Ali from the Aladdin.
Okay.
But maybe the homegirl wanted Aladdin. That's why she's dating Rocky.
Yeah.
To me, I see her joy in coming out with the makeup line, the clothing line, the lingerie line. Like, there's a smile in it, there's a joy to it. You feel me? Like, creatively speaking, I feel like that's always what that's what she really wanted to do.
Okay, that's nice. Especially for a Pisces.
Huh?
I'm like, that's nice, especially for a Pisces, because I feel like they're one of the...
Go ahead.
One of the issues is not living their truths 1,000%. And so if you're telling me that you feel that this is something she's always wanted to do, then that's awesome.
Just the kind of focus she has put into it, the drive she has, to commit to it.
Yeah.
Like, she has personally written letters to send out to celebrities to wear her fancy shit. Like, and if she continues to do as well as she has thus far, I have a feeling that she is the next Coco Chanel.
Oh, nice. Okay. So you see something.
Well, yeah, because like you can see the way it's building up and culminating bit by bit by bit. It started off first with the makeup, like, can I make this pop? And bam, it fucking popped.
Yeah.
And then she's all like, all right, if they're liking this shit, well, what if I, try to sneak in my lingerie shit in there? You feel me? And then that shit sold out. So as that shit's selling out, she's selling volume 1, volume 2, volume 3. You feel me? And like, you're stacking up your chips, and your mind gets more and more creative, and you're given more and more bread to work with. Like, damn. Fucking it up in life. You feel me? So I don't know how much you follow her, but from what I've seen from Homegirl, dog, she's over there dancing to Suavemente.
Yeah. Okay.
You can't be in a horrible headspace if
No,
at the top of your lungs.
But that's just the media too,
That's just her. What she?
So they say.
That's her.
That,
That's her window she's giving the world. You feel me?
yeah, but that's the window that everybody does on the internet.
I don't believe that hype from these bitches. I don't know who you believe, but I don't believe any of these hoes out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I'm a fucking weirdo for this. But I just find certain things weird, like completely changing topics at this point. I've seen Brenda Song, Kat Dennings, and a few other celebrities fucking start growing their own food, which is great. Right?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just started watching them grow corn, and I felt some type of way.
Oh, wow.
My emotions.
I mean, those plants are in their native land, so it's not big.
No, I'm not tripping, but it's all like, dog, do you know how sacred that is? Like,
no, yeah.
Do you understand that's what we call our ambrosia? You feel me?
No, yeah. And it is. It very much is. We're considered los hijos del maíz.
Exactly. You feel me? Shout out to
children of the corn. Yeah.
No Stephen King.
No.
But anyways, that shit just made me feel some type of way. Shout out to them for growing it. You feel me? I just hope they enrich themselves in knowledge.
They have to.
Right, indeed. Now, I think that's most of our topics, honestly.
Perfect.
Yeah. Hell yeah, we knocked that out pretty quickly.
I'm glad we got to get into those topics because I was looking forward to that chancla movement.
Yeah,
and then Riri.
No, the thing with the chancla movement, like I said, to me, we have to view it in a different way, in a different respect. You feel me? Do you have any lasting closing thoughts? If those who ever hear this podcast, anything you want to tell them?
With the chancla movement, well, like I said, it's a way of what is it called? Helping with like abuse in the community, in the culture. But I don't know about the chancla being its icon.
Yeah. It's got to be something else, fools.
Yeah, no, that's a thing that's been going down in generations, and it's like, no.
I believe it.
And then Riri and 6ix9ine, well, 6ix9ine, he can do better.
Yeah.
He can do better. And then Riri, well, she's killing it. But maybe she should come out in a featured song, maybe. Wouldn't hurt.
Probably. I mean, the last feature was a Khaled song. But no, I recommend you go back and into her albums and see what you view her as an artist.
No, yeah. I want to see what you're
that.
talking about with the storytelling and the...
I mean, I don't know what you're into music for.
Oh, no. I think I know what you're saying, because that's how I felt about Bad Bunny's album. I was like, oh, this is a heartbreak album. It's like so cute.
All right, with his first album, right?
Yes, I love it. I love it.
That's what's up. Well, I mean, shit.
And he's also a Pisces. Trip the fuck out. So when he be tweeting some dumb shit, I'm always like, hey, man, relájate. Relájate. You're going to give yourself diabetes.
Hey, dog, you can tell him now live in the cut. You feel me?
I do. Oh, yeah. Take care of yourself, Benito. It's okay. Haters going to hate. You know this.
Hey, dog, all I got to tell that fool is chambea. Hold
There you go. That's what you got to tell me. I'm going to tell everybody.
I do, dog.
You're not wrong.
But look, man, I'm excited for your voice. I'm excited for your perspective. I'm excited for the topics you bring to the table. I'm excited for everything that comes in the sun with whatever comes with this new iteration of What's Hood. You feel me? Yes. Audience, you know, homies, the listeners, first time, last time, in betweeners, those that made it to the cut over here. There's gonna always be ahead of this one by myself talking about, you know, what it is I do and I does for the last 30 some odd episodes. And every other one, like I said, we're gonna have the homegirl back as a co-host permanently, you feel me? Hopefully, you know, you invite the homies to come through so we can chop it up a lot about, you know, Snow the fucking product and her bitch ass movement.
Right.
Fuck that bitch. Nah. No, fuck, you know what? I'm on it. Fuck that bitch. If she don't like it, she can see me, but she blind me so she can't.
She has to scroll in her blocked list.
Yeah, dog.
Find you.
Look up and down, but I mean, dog, you out there. You feel me? I'll catch you on the outside, fool, and I hope you know I'm on a good day. Because get it where you stand. Look, that you were about it.
Oh shit.
Hey, you want to talk all that cash shit, dog? I'm broke outside. Bar none, get it for cabron, dog. What's her to say? I know what we call it this shit, dog. But anyways, locals, locates, any parting words, Liliana, where can they find you at? You know, outside from what's hood?
On the gram, it's Liliana. On Twitter, Lily the Weirdo.
That's what's up, and I want to say, hey, circle, it's Liliana. Hey, dog, remind me to have you tag the show underneath your bio. Because now you a spokesperson. You a co-host. Oh, you a creator now. How does that feel?
I feel like I need a diploma.
Hey, dog, I'll write one up for you and pretend it. All right, locals and locates. Like I said, this is What's Hood, episode 39 with your boy, me, Forever Cabron, a.k.a. FC. A.k.a., you know. Wait, no chicken allspice. How can I fuck that up?
And Liliana la extraña.
Hell yeah. First and foremost, my bad. You know, the divine feminine energy that is Ometeo, you know, blessing us over here. We appreciate you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, you know, leave us a review, dog. Drop us a hate me, you know, dog. I need one or two. Put me in check. I dare you. I got Twitter fingers too. Hey, dog. Next episode is my 40th episode. So I don't know what really to do with it. Like, I'm like 12 away from a year.
Wow.
So that's coming up, guys. Like I said, 9 months in, 9 months out, we're creating something new over here. That's what's up, though. So like I said, it's a Going Out Food production right here on the Binge on this channel, where, you know, you can listen to the classic Happy News with Perry Kurtz, dog. Right now, the homie's feeling under the weather. This corona pisto virus got everyone fucked up. Hey, wear your fucking mask, weirdos. They get me hot out here, I'm not gonna lie. But you can follow him on it's perrykurtz.com or perrykurtz.com. Make sure you hire that fool for like a YouTube online special for your comedy needs. Sam of all trades with the homie Sam. Right now, his previous episode, it's a great, brief, short one where he's talking to a registered nurse about who's out there, you know, really tackling this fucking pandemic thing. If you don't want to believe the hype, listen. The Reading Ronin with the homie Bryan is reading you short stories every single time, hitting you with that smooth, silky Colombian voice with no coffee, allspice. Órale, ¿qué pasó? Cafecito, azúcar. Shout out to Celia Cruz, man. We gotta talk about homegirl too, you feel me? Rolling 420s, dog, where the homies are out there with the loneliest kind, but in a talking dog, smoking that ish. And you know, blowing fucking clouds and lightning and shit, dog. We out here, we live in the cut, and of course the flagship El Capitano, this network, this, that, and the other. If you can't get with it, get about it with your boys, Bryan and Sam. Dog, that's it. Parting words, Lily, say goodbye to the people.
Bye.
And a homie will catch y'all at the next light. Stay trucha, pendejos. No, I'm just kidding. Love you guys.